on, people? Jimmy Lincoln with
Peace.
SpitFireHipHop. We have
What's
we have
good?
Certain.Ones with us again today, or tonight rather. We're going to talk about this new album that was released a couple of weeks ago, I believe it was. The album called Aura. What's going on, fellas?
Yo, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us,
not
man.
a problem, man. Not a problem. Thank you for giving us your time again. Want to get into the we'll start with the title of the album, man. Who came up with the title? What was the concept behind it? Let's start with that.
Well, Fortified's verse on the Aura track, he just throws around so many like deep wordplay, and I was trying to find. I told him I wanted to use something from his verse, like a word or a phrase, and I was like, Aura just stuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Because that was part of his verse. So I was like, let's just name the whole album Aura, because I wrote it out of that perspective, anyways, from my spirit and not my physical.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, hell yeah, that was dope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the album, man, is 14 tracks on the album. I have some favorites. The whole album is fire, by the way. But I have a few favorites, which is half of the album, right? So I guess that's not a few. But the one I'll start with is I believe it's titled Samba, right?
Samba, yeah, right.
Samba. That joint, man. The lyrics in there just spoke to me. Who can talk to me about that track?
Samba is just that program slogan, you know, like take what you want, leave the rest, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a song to really hopefully tell people about my experiences and strengths and hopes and stuff that might be able to help somebody in the long run, just how I adjust in some of my experiences or whatever, you know. Right.
No, that joint is definitely spoke to me, like I said, man. And the joint is definitely fire. One of the others that spoke to me as well is I believe it's the Ever featuring Indigo Phoenix, I believe. That joint too, Witchcraft is crazy, man. Then you talk about the joint that a few you got on. I think it's the what is it? Is it Gross Specimen?
Oh yeah. That's one of my favorites too, man.
The one with most of us on it is called Walk Off.
Walk Off. Okay, yeah, Walk Off. Okay. That one too. That's part of my 7 favorites, right? Out of the 14. That's one of my 7 favorites, man. But that joint, who can talk to me about that track, man? That joint is crazy.
Which one? Gross Specimen, Bobby?
Walk Off, Gross Specimen. You can start with whichever one you want.
I'll talk about those two.
Talk about it, Bobby. Talk about it.
Yeah, man. Well, I mixed those two and stuff like that. So the Growth Specimen, I'll start with that one. That shit, that beat just caught my ear. I think I reached out to Diesel and Witchcraft about jumping on that one specifically. That was one of the ones that I brought into the picture for sure. And then a Walk Off was just that was Witchcraft wanted to do that one, and then he just started pulling people and they started sending me shit, and it just, I don't know, that one came together. Walk Off is more like it's just a group banger, you know what I'm saying, kind of showcasing multiple people in the crew, you know. But Growth Specimen is more like a actual track, like just a, you know.
Yeah, all of y'all had exquisite verses on that too, on that Walk Off. That was nice. For the run 8 bars and to kill it in 8 bars, y'all, that was nice.
Yo, I love your verse, man. A lot of the lines that you say in that verse stick to me a lot, man. Grunt.
Yeah. Hey,
hell
man,
yeah, dude.
I just try to keep that pen sharp, man. That's what it's all about, you know.
Yeah, I like when you say when you're talking about the difference between being a person or being more angelic. You know what I'm saying? And I really dug that what you said in your verse about that in that song, bro.
Thanks, man. I tried to make it dope. I had no idea it was gonna go on a dope album like that, though. I tried to do that for you, bro. 8 bars, you know.
And
Yeah.
Hey, who designed the cover, man? I think that's
Oh.
that
Doc
that's
Terra
on
from
the cover,
across
right?
the pond.
Say it again.
Doc Terra from across the pond. You know, he's from out in England, Rugged Triad. Doc
Okay.
Terra, he makes really good covers.
Is there a certain meaning behind that cover? I know you're standing. It looks like you're standing on top of the world, right? With
Yeah, my wife took this ill picture of me, and I was like, you know, I kind of explained to him what I wanted with it, and he actually put me on the earth. I didn't even tell him to do that, but I thought it fit for like a lot of his songs because it has an international vibe with all of us. A lot of us people in the group are from all around the world, so I that's what I really dug about that he actually put the earth under me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought
right.
that was a
No,
good
that's good stuff. Now
Yeah.
again, man, aura is something that you really you can't. As far as I'm concerned, right? Maybe some people can, but you can't really see it. You know, it's a
Right.
feeling, right? Explain the feeling of teaming up with your guys. You know, I know everyone's not on the album. You know, so many of you guys in the collective, but speak to me about the feeling of coming together, man, as a team and putting out some real content.
Yeah. Yo, Dali, what how do you feel when you around us in the cypher and you doing what you do, man?
so, like, to be honest with you, it's like a lot of like synergy. You know what I mean? Like we feed off each other, and like even though we have like our own styles, and we perfected our crafts. Like it's like every time we get on a track together, we're still like feeding off each other, and we come up with something new. And it feels like like this, like I don't know, like this connection that you can't even like explain. You know what I mean? And I think that kind of leads to the title aura. You know what I mean? Because it's like we get anything could be happening in our lives. You know what I mean? Because we all we're a huge collective. We all go through things. But it's just like when we get together and we make this music, it's like we have that connection, and it's just like otherworldly. You know what I mean? And that aura changes in us, you know what I mean? And so that's the best way to put it, man. It's just like it's a feeling like no other, man.
Yeah, I agree, man. What the fuck was I gonna say? I'm fried. Oh, that's what it was off of what you said. Me personally, I'm inspired by everybody in the crew more than anybody. I don't know if it's because I fuck with all these dudes and I know what they bring to the table. So I'm always wanting to step up to their expectations and what they, do. But
Yeah, that's true. He does do that.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like everybody does in the crew off each other. As many of us as there are, we all get along so well. It ain't no animosity or beef, nothing stupid, no high school drama, dumb shit. It's all like for the cause, man.
It's all about the art.
Exactly.
Yes, it is.
But it's like before the art, it's like there's like a brotherhood. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And because of that like that brotherhood, it just allows us to like kind of like tap into like each other's minds. You know what I mean?
Word.
So that's like the best way to put it, man.
Yeah,
man.